Day 18 of the 30-day challenge. I'm Ox, and this is where I tell you how I've taken the month of September for a 30-day challenge to work on my 7th issue of my independent comic. I never forgot about a drifter wanting to accomplish one last goal before I could happily pass along. And today's been pretty alright, considering yesterday. I hope you enjoyed the video from it. Spent this morning editing that video, getting it ready to go up. I don't think I'll be able to upload it since tonight I'll have YMB. I'll be moderating later tonight, so if you're on the internet, check that out. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about Kickstarter. No, let me tell you what I've did. So I got 2 pages done, penciled and colored for the most part. Haven't inked them yet. It's kind of a splash page, so not quite as hard as a few of the other pages. That means there's 16 pages to go. Looking good. Today being 18, 12 days left. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about Kickstarter. If people are planning on doing their own projects, whatnot. I forget how much Kickstarter just destroys self-esteem, any momentum you keep building up. It just has its own way of just sweeping the legs out from underneath you. Now, my Kickstarter's been running since Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, Wednesday. And it started out super strong. First day, just bing, 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 bing. People that have been reading it signed right up. And, that is fantastic. I want people to keep reading this story. And if people come back to the story unrequited, just straight to continue reading, there's no better joy in the world. As a creator, people wanting to come back and read your story, it's the day lulls that nobody backs and you're waiting for that next backer, and you try to take your mind off everything and you're posting about it and no one's saying anything about it. Now, this didn't happen the first few days. The first few days, posts were going great. I had friends sharing it, and I'm not. Listen, this is not asking for help. If you check out the project, you don't believe in it, don't. Excuse me. Don't chip money in. It's simple as that. The story is a passion project of mine. It's also helping me get started in the whole industry. I could see people being hesitant about going into it, but I've proven over the first 5 issues that I've definitely going to finish up this story. It takes me about 2 months to do an issue, all self-publishing and whatnot, all by myself. But it's the Kickstarter aspect. And when I say Kickstarter aspect is over this last year, well, I don't know. I don't post much on Facebook, and I know Facebook's algorithms, blah, blah, blah. I could speak about them till I'm blue in the face. What really starts tearing a person down is when they share it to some of their closest friends and they don't realize what's been going on, and then these friendships that you have, you realize they don't, maybe they don't pay attention to you as closely as you do to them, and it's, I don't know. Listen, I understand people have their own lives, blah, 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 and that's awesome, and I try to keep up to date on at least all my closest friends. I usually check them out once a week, make sure that I'm up to date, up to speed, and I usually like enough of their posts to keep them moderately healthy in my newsfeed. But it's the sharing of these campaigns, and then you message them like, hey, not sure if you were aware, and they're like, yeah, I didn't actually know about it. And it's like, I feel like I've been spamming about this for days now, and it's like, it just gets to punch you right in the gut, because it's like, oh well, yeah, I'm still doing this thing. I figured maybe you cared enough, and I don't want to. That's not against them. That's more about in here, because if you an artist's life is a lonely life for sure. I spend most of my days working on my own projects on my own corner of the internet, trying to cheer people on from my own vantage point, but at the same time it almost feels like no one's rooting for me. And that's not saying anything about anybody that watches the videos. You guys have been awesome, and making these videos has been a great educator, and I've learned a lot of tricks for editing these and whatnot. And I've also been getting myself on a consistent upload schedule. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, it's one shade of depression. It's a couple shades of loneliness. But you have these projects and you send them out in the world. And this is the big thing, is I've done 5 Kickstarters so far, and I just want them to work on their own. But I can't make the Kickstarters as flashy as some of my other friends, because I don't work traditionally. And I mean, I'm doing the best with what I've got, but it seems like that's not even the bare minimum of what other people can do. I don't know. The whole situation is disheartening, and I have no doubt that I'll make the $900 goal I'm shooting for. It's just the pain that comes alongside of not hitting it as fast as you would hoped. And I don't, like I said, I don't mean this to hope people donate and whatnot. This is just top of the head, shooting some ideas off, because it's on the top of my mind. Sitting at just over $400. And like, honestly, this is probably the best one of my campaigns has done thus far, considering based on it's been up 4 days now. It just shot up real quick those first couple days. I appreciate everybody that's donated so far, or even checked out the Kickstarter campaign. Honestly, I'm looking forward to getting 6 published. I've gotten a lot of messages from the people that have backed already that they're excited about reading the next issue. Excuse me. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know what else to do at this moment. I've got a couple things that I'm planning on including for additional tiers. I just want to hit the halfway point before I start unveiling a few of those. I think right now we're sitting at just over $400, like $405. So it's doing well. It's just that anxiety that hits before it actually is successful. So I'm going to wrap that up now. I'm going to edit this video, throw it up for day 18. I will hit you up tomorrow for day 19 as I continue this journey to finish issue 7. That is 28 pages in September here in 2016. So, talk to you soon. Love you guys, and I hope your week starts strong and continues from there. Later, guys.
That is perfect. That's fucking sweet.
Yeah.